This is Darren. This starts off with the construction of the hallways. The hallway to the cockpit. Building the walls was kind of fun. Took a little bit of redesigning and then redesigning again. I had to pull it apart like almost 3 times to figure out how to fit them and then take that corner. Plus, it was all at an angle, so mounting it to the Millennium Falcon was fun alone. But figured it out, had fun, laid them all out in front of me. Surprisingly enough, I still didn't have enough of the tan pieces. This is the majority of what I have, but the flat ones, they are still a little hard for me to find and collect enough to do the hallways truly the way I want to. When I had it laid out in front of me, I had a little fun because I got to add more of the little tiny controls. I got to have a little bit more detail at the bottom of the hallway because when I installed them, you'll see there's a black grates underneath the hallway walls that have a little bit of white underneath the black grates, and it makes it look kind of like lights. One day, maybe I will get to add lights in there. That would be really fun to come back and do that. After I figured out the little curve in the wall and I used those turning pieces, it came out pretty nice. I like the way it looked. It was a change from how I originally had it, which was a lot of the little tiny triangle pieces. This was much easier to do like this, and then to lay it out and do all the walls at once made it exceedingly easier. Once I got the walls finished, then I installed them behind the stormtroopers. It looked pretty nice. I like the way it came out. I like the redesign that I did. Wish I could have done it slower so you could see a little bit more how I put the pieces together. The corner pieces were kind of interesting. I had to try to figure out a way to get that corner and not have a lot of the black background showing. One thing I wanted to make sure was I could actually fit my fingers in between the top of the walls into the hallway and still put minifigures in there, set them up, show scenes and stuff like that. So I had to make that gap at the top just wide enough to fit my fingers between. I know this outside piece I didn't record. Sorry about that. Those curved walls are actually kind of difficult. I had a time trying to figure that out. I think I spent probably about an hour and a half trying to figure the angles and how to get those curves to look rounded. I wanted to have it closer to the USC curves, but it didn't end up looking that way. I might come back one day and redo those curved exterior walls again. All in all, the hallways came out very nice. This is Darren. Thanks for watching.